Hey, welcome to Broken World Entertainment. And get ready for this disaster. Disney's live action Hercules will be inspired by TikTok. Oh, oh my good God. Get ready for this. Joe and Anthony Russo, that's right, the Russo brothers, of course, Marvel fame, may be taking a break from the MCU, but they're still working with Disney on its live action Hercules. And it sounds like the remake will see a few modern inspirations. Because that's always a money maker, hearing those few words. So, in an interview with Variety, the Russo brothers acknowledged criticisms of some recent Disney remakes, notably on how safe these adaptations play out, with little deviation from the original films. When speaking about their vision, Joe Russo says their Hercules remake is a little bit more experimental in tone and execution. Okay, let's go back a little bit here with them saying people are saying the remakes are too safe. People are saying you were literally just shot for shot and word for word remaking. You're bringing nothing new in terms of it being live action. That's the only part. And it's not even live action. Other than Aladdin, they're not live action. The Lion King, they're saying, oh, live action Lion King, but it wasn't. It was CGI. Yeah, they really have to try to come up with some. Obviously, this will be. I have no idea who the cast is, and I don't care. But obviously, they want a few changes, but they don't want you to start deviating 100 miles away from the material that made it. Like, if they all of a sudden turn around and say, hey, Hercules is going to be a gay, transgender, black person, you're going to have those same fans give out and say, oh, hold up, pop your brakes. That's not who Hercules is. And then, of course, they'll be called racist and homophobic and transphobic and all the other crap. But anyway, the collaboration with director Guy Ritchie. Why in Christ's name is he coming back to do another Disney movie? Which was the one he did? Did he do Aladdin? Or was it one of the other ones? I think it was Aladdin. And didn't work. Why is Guy Ritchie coming? And Guy Ritchie's back to doing proper Guy Ritchie films. I don't know why he'd come back. Unless he's just like a producer on it or something. But because it doesn't really say. So they're collaborating with Guy Ritchie is also chasing the same unconventional take on the Disney musical it had in the 90s. In the Variety interview, Russo explained how modern platforms may have reshaped expectations and how the film can find appeal in their new vision. This is what he's saying, audiences today have been trained by TikTok, right? Russo asked Variety. What is their expectation of what that musical looks like and feels like? That can be a lot of fun and help us push the boundaries a little bit on how you execute a modern musical. This isn't the first time we've heard about modern inspirations for the live action Hercules either. In July, Joe Russo said their remake will pay homage to the original with a more modern spin on it. They praised the 1997 Disney classic for being funny and subversive and aim to replicate that spirit. Boy, what? You're gonna have it be like TikTok. Oh, dear Jesus Christ. TikTok. TikTok is inspiring a live action Hercules. Okay. Okay, look. The Lion King made money, but the audience's reaction to it was pretty kind of. It was the same. The Pinocchio remake is a disaster. Even though that's a Disney Plus movie. And I'm sure this will probably be a Disney Plus movie as well. They'll probably just start dumping them on Disney Plus rather than try and have them lose money really on the big screen. What was the first one they did? Was the Jungle Book Disney? Or was it? Yeah, that was Disney's one, wasn't it? That worked for a lot of people. The Lion King didn't. The Aladdin didn't. The Aladdin reviews were very mixed as well. Dumbo was a disaster for them. As we can see, The Little Mermaid is the most ratioed trailer in the history of YouTube. It's like 1.2 million upvotes to 3.2 million downvotes. And now here we go with them saying... By the way, the Russo brothers, when they do films outside of the MCU, they're not very successful. You know, they basically have their name through the Avenger movies and stuff. But once you drop them into other projects, they are not received very well. Did they do that film, The Tomorrow Wars? Is it called Tomorrow Wars? The thing with Chris Pratt, where they go to the future to fight the alien. I think that was them. And if it was, I'll have to look that up, because if it was, that thing was not received very well either. But it really is. Once they do movies outside of the MCU, they don't tend to work all that well. I tell you what, they have a shit ton of stuff coming up. Oh look, there's one now that absolutely just bombed. That's on Netflix, The Grey Man. That thing was a disaster. No, they didn't do that other thing. The whatever it's called with Chris Pratt. Oh Jesus Christ! They're remaking the Thomas Crown Affair again. Is this all these guys are going to be able to do now? Are they another part of bad reboot? They just work on remakes. But a Hercules being designed off of TikTok, what a fucking ridiculous idea. That's so stupid. So is actually just remaking all these classic cartoons into live action. What's the point? There is no point. Just remaster the classics and re-release them. Spending another 200 million to remake it into a live action that then people watch and go, it's not as good as the cartoon. Makes no sense. But anyway, Hercules molded off of TikTok. Can't wait to see that disaster. And with that, I'll leave it here for this one. Cheers. Catch you in the next one.